Romitorio, these guys are at least a triple threat, maybe a quadruple threat when it comes to brilliant Tuscan wines. Artist Sandro Chia started this label up using almost as a showcase for his artwork. He's one of the top contemporary Italian artists working, still working. He's 78 now, he's almost 80. But when he started out, it was the wines were almost, it was almost a little more about the labels because he's a really famous artist, you know? And as the project evolved, it became more about the wine, right? And then it became more about just the one wine, and then he started branching out into different areas of Tuscany, doing Morlino di Scanzano and doing this brilliant Tuscan wine from the Maremma. And now he's like, it's one of the hottest wineries in Tuscany. His son, Filippo, has really taken the winery under his wing. And, you know, his dad is probably, you know, that he's an artist. You know what I mean? Do you know artists? Are you familiar with artists? The wine industry is filled with artists. And we all know, people that know artists, know how artists can be. And I think his son Filippo is definitely more like artistic, but a little more straight up with regards to how to run things. And the winery is just firing on all cylinders right now. So you got super cool art. Sandro did the label. It's a bowl, represents some kind of agricultural thing and that kind of stuff. And I love art, but I didn't dig too hard into Sandro personally. But all the labels are drawn by Sandro. And the deal with this wine is I think they just wanted a different spin. You know, they do a lot of Sangiovese. So everything at the winery was Sangiovese, 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 Sangiovese. And I think at some point, they were kind of like, if you're an artist, and you sit there and go, okay, well, what can I do next? How can I expand my horizon? So they set up this beautiful vineyard down in Maremma. And the funny thing is, they planted it with Syrah and Petit Verdot, right? Now, what was the inspiration for that? Now, the deal is the artistic inspiration, I probably don't know, but from a grape growing standpoint, two very smart grapes to plant in the Maremma in southern Tuscany. This is a warmer area. It's an area that really develops flavor. The sun shines all the time. So you want grapes that are going to respond really well to this nice sunshiny area. And the thing is, the Sangiovese, sometimes maybe the wine can maybe get a touch too dumpy, or it could be too sunny. And then Sangiovese will get a real tannic spine to it and really not deliver that freshness and brightness. So the Syrah and Petit Verdot both are very sun-friendly grapes. They're, you know, Petit Verdot in particular, late ripener, takes a long time to get to this point, but when it does get to a point, it's exciting. Petit Verdot is, you know, one of those secret weapon grapes in Bordeaux, especially in the ripe years, because it'll provide structure and color without harshing the wine's mellow, without breaking it down. And you can always taste that character. And you know, I haven't tasted the wine today, so I'm hoping to get that you know, the cool kids in wine call it PV. You know, they get that kind of cool PV character in the wine. And then of course Syrah. Syrah, it's happy almost everywhere, right? There's great cool climate Syrah. There's great warm, you know, anywhere from the true Sonoma coast to the Barossa Valley, you get brilliant Syrah. Different incarnations of it, but you get brilliant Syrah from all these places. So Syrah was a real no-brainer for them. And actually, that's funny. The Petit Verdot is actually coming through in the aromatics, which I anticipated the Petit Verdot to really be a finishing component of the wine. Petit Verdot, it's always the fireworks at the end. And here, that really almost black fruit, that licorice-y black fruit character is really popping on the nose. Also a Syrah character, but I was looking for more maybe meaty, peppery things from the Syrah. And instead, I just get the warmth of that blue to black fruit from the Syrah character in the nose, more the fruit aspects of it. Yeah. 21, man. I wasn't even thinking about the vintage that much, to be perfectly honest. But when you taste the wine, the vintage character pours out of it, meaning fruit, richness, but balance, energy, this hum. The wine's really rich. It's 14 alcohol. This is ripe, yummy, dark, gorgeous wine, but it's still electric. Really something. And the thing is, the acidity in the Petit Verdot is so pinpoint and so focused on the finish that the wine is not acidic, but it lingers and just sticks in the higher part of your palate, and it's all fruit. Really gorgeous. Oh, I didn't even mention this. No new oak. No oak at all. All stainless steel, right? No concrete, no big barrels, all steel for this wine. Yeah, I get it. You know, Monica Larner from Robert Parker's Wine Advocate called it one of Italy's ultimate wine values. And she tastes a lot of Italian wine, like thousands of them every year. And I get where she's coming from with this. This is exquisite. But it's Italian first, distinctly Italian, distinctly Tuscan, but without any Sangiovese character because, duh, there's no Sangiovese in it. Syrah and Petit Verdot from Tuscany, all in stainless steel. It tastes almost exactly as you think it would taste, but to me, maybe a touch less Syrah-y. Don't let the Syrah part scare you, because it's not as Syrah-y as you might think. Double 93 points, Suckling and Monica from Wine Advocate. Well earned. This wine's blowing my mind. It's quietly blowing my mind. Like, you know, like when you I hate having to sit here and ponder my navel, you know, on camera while I'm thinking about the wine, but it's true. It's like, my mind's like going through all the permutations of flavors in this wine. Super beautiful, gorgeous gear, good Lord. Usually $27 retail. You know us. 1998, so under 20 bucks. So at 27 is already one of Larner's ultimate Italian wine values. At $20, it's even ultimate. It's really good.